What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the cool, amazing, epic YouTube channel. I am most certainly the host of the show slash episodes, so on and so forth. If you're brand new here, guys, we most certainly welcome you. If you've been with us so far, we appreciate you coming through and showing us some love and some respect and all of that beautiful epicness. Nonetheless, guys, we have a pretty big show for you guys today. Earlier, I was thinking about, some sort of new content. I was brainstorming, so on and so forth. And I was thinking to myself, what the heck can I, come up with other than the package opening, so on and so forth? And then it dawned on me, buddy, you know darn well what you need to talk about. You need to talk about what you need to talk about. And I was like, you know what? That's what's up, buddy. So it dawned on me. I was like, you know what? I think we need to do a show about something that I hold really, really dear to my heart, and that's hobo fishing. I know, I know you probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about now, but slowly but surely, by the end of this episode, you too will hopefully be able to be a avid hobo fisher. You probably don't even know what the heck a hobo is or even that, but some of you guys probably do know what the heck I'm talking about. Now, this right here is basically a step-by-step tutorial of a foolproof plan of how to go hobo fishing. This is the hobo fishing tutorial. You only need a few items, guys, and you too can catch your first hobo in no time. Nonetheless, items needed, right? Items needed. Number one, fishing pole. You need a fishing pole. You can go to any sort of store, and so on and so forth. They might have a fishing pole for you. Now you need a fishing pole. Number one. Number one, you need a fishing pole, preferably a rod and reel type. Don't get those one piece, drop it and that's it. You need a rod and reel type. Rod and reel type fishing pole. I know, I know. Fishing line. You need fishing line, preferably with a strength over 100 pounds. Now, seemingly these hobos will probably weigh more than 100 pounds. So, nonetheless, you need to try and find some sort of line that has, some sort of tensile strength, preferably over 100 pounds. You don't want one of those mediocre type hobos. You want a more healthy hobo to catch. Okay, fishing line, preferably over 100-pound weight limit for the fishing line, right, guys? Number three, you need weights to put on your fishing line so you can cast out further. If you don't have any weight on your fishing line, you won't be able to cast out further to catch the more prized hobos. Last but not least, you'll need some sort of paper money. If you're in the US, you can do a dollar. If you're in Mexico, you can do the peso. In Canada, you can do their dollar, the Canadian dollar. But you need some sort of paper money, right? Also, I forgot to add this on here. You need a hook. You need a legitimate hook to put on the fishing line to catch the hobo, right? So let's go through the items needed. First, you need some fishing hooks. You need a fishing pole, preferably a rod and reel type. You need a fishing line, preferably with a strength over 100-pound weight limit. You need some weights to cast out your fishing line and stuff like that. And you need paper money, like $1 or something like that. Also, now this is more or less for the quote unquote advanced user. This also needs to be put into this broadcast with or without stank on it. Last but most certainly not least, you need some sort of paper money, right? I.e., the dollar, with or without stank on it. Now, this is getting most certainly advanced. This is for the advanced user. You know, some people come up with their own concoctions for hobo stank bait, i.e., some piece of garbage. Maybe some sort of like you know. Cat or dog hair, and other such stuff that you need to basically put near or on or put on the paper money so it attracts the hobo. Okay. Now we have all of that, guys, right? So you put the fishing pole, you got the line, the fishing pole, the weights. You put the money on the hook with or without the stank on it. And now this is the part. You basically go where hobos are, hobos live, so on and so forth, and you have to try and cast into their general direction. Maybe some hobo is walking towards you. You can basically run. This is how you run, and you basically get the hobo fishing pole, and you basically cast it out in front of their walking direction, so they can basically see the paper money on the ground, with or without stank on it. Nonetheless, now there's a few ways about doing it. If you're a catch and release kind of guy, you can just play with the hobo. It can be on the ground. He or she can be reaching for the dollar, and you can just give it a little one of these motions. Slowly but surely, little reel here and there. If it's reaching for the dollar, if you're one of those avid fishermen that want to just get it and go, you get it, and when they grab it, you just pull, and hopefully you catch your hobo. Hopefully you catch your flipping hobo, buddy. Now, nonetheless, once you catch the hobo, if you want to catch the hobo, nonetheless, I mean, going back to the catch and release, if you're a catch and release kind of guy or girl, by all means, you can just be like, here you go, hobo. I caught you. Here you go. Be a good hobo. Go away now. Now, if you are a prized hobo catcher and you want to catch your hobo, now once again, you obviously completely disregard the here you go, hobo. Here's the dollar, the peso, the Canadian dollar, so on and so forth. Have a nice day. It was good seeing you. Now you can probably bop them in the head, and then take them back to your house, and do whatever the heck you do with your hobo. Nonetheless, I probably don't condone that type of ladder behavior of bopping them on the head and taking them to your house and so on and so forth. That's probably another person's train of thought and so on and so forth. But one's man's trash is another man's treasure. So nonetheless, so on and so forth. But guys, that is basically the foolproof plan of hobo fishing. This is the hobo fishing tutorial. You know, I'm glad you guys tuned in for that. This is more or less, for tutorial purposes. Also, there might be some aggressive hobos out there, so please, children, so on and so forth. Please take the prior and needed precautions before you go hobo fishing or fishing in general. Please take your time with this and always be safe about fishing and that type of you know uh, you know work and so on and so forth. But guys, just to recap, these are the items that you need. Number one, you need a fishing pole, preferably rod and reel type, right? Fishing line is needed for the number two item, preferably with a strength over 100-pound weight limit. So you can, if you get them caught, like maybe some sort of clothing, you can drag them a little bit, further and so on and so forth. Also, you need weights. So when you're casting out, before they start, grabbing for the dollar, you can cast out and be away from the eyesight or vicinity of the, preferable hobo. Also, you need paper money. And now remember, guys, with or without stank on it. I can't push this enough, with or without the stank on it. Some hobos are attracted to lots and lots of stink. Some hobos, they're more of a pristine hobo and they just don't like that whole extra stink on their paper money. So you have to kind of feel out the type of environment, that you're in and see, are these hobos that I live around, are they, more prone for the stank on it or the not stank on it? You have to think about these things. You have to think about these things. And also don't forget the fishing hooks. Now, you probably need a durable fishing hook because, one of those little rinky dink fishing hooks might not do the trick. You might need some sort of, a titanium fishing hook that won't, break or anything like that. And that's basically about it, guys. I am so happy that you guys tuned in for the hobo fishing tutorial. If you guys like this, by all means, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about the hobo fishing, please let us know in the comments below. And maybe you can teach me something. Maybe you can add on to the hobo fishing tutorial. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you have some sort of trick of the trade that you can show us about your hobo fishing experience. If you have any hobo fishing experience, please let us know in the comments below. And that's basically about it, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be going back to the quote unquote normal type episodes with ripped off or not. But until then, take care of yourselves and, of course, love, peace, and please quit spreading that disease. Adios, guys.